I remember when scorpions came in, I didn't realize they were in an Arctic scorpion. I don't remember where these guys' headshot box is. What is going on, brothers and sisters? Welcome back to Icarus. We're making our way quickly through the missions here because we need to get to deep vein extraction so we can unlock the manual exotic mining on all missions. And then the next one I want to get to is payday extraction because this will unlock exotic radar and extractor in the workshop. So that way we can have these to carry on. So we're going to just kind of make a beeline there. So we're going to hit Ice Storm next, followed by Deep Vein. And then the quickest route is it'll actually just be come this way. Searchlight Scan here up until Waterfall Expedition, which are pretty easy missions. So we'll be able to cruise right on through these. So let's get Icefall or Ice Storm Expedition rearing up. We'll put it on hard mode. Oh, not hardcore, hard mode. And this doesn't affect the weather, which is the biggest thing in this mission for the first time. It's your first time going to the Tundra. So we're going to drop all these goodies in here. The knife is probably fine. Can't equip. Thank you. Actually, I am just going to repair it. I don't know why it stays here when it's equipped. That's weird. Okay. Makes it looks like I have more. I'm also going to repair this because we might be doing quite a few killings here. Confirm that. Good to go. Can get insurance. Insured items can be reclaimed after 5 days from the prospects, I believe. I got to double check. There was like 80 weeks, obviously, worth of content to read about, and there was no chance in hell I was doing that. I don't think you lose your characters anymore, though, on the game, which is a really nice update. Now you just get insurance, so that way if your character gets left behind on the planet, you're safely extracted without any of your stuff. Insurance will provide you a little benefit on the side for reclaiming some of your loss. Kind of like insurance in Phasmo. Yeah. Like he says with the freezing temperatures, one thing I do want to get into is armor. So I did want to get the fur, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in time. Level 20, I'm level 16, basically 17. We'll see. If not, I will... I was going to look at these. Cold resistance. The first set will give me an extra 5. That gives me 7. That only gives me 4. It might be enough to use the leather to get the mission done, so we'll see. Cool. And it looks like we're just like running in to get these things too, so it won't be too bad. So I probably will just grab... the leather armor. I'd hate to waste the 5 points on it, but I may even try and do it without armor. You know, there are ways to cheese some of the buffs. One of the things you can do, which is silly, well, I guess I should say you used to be able to do, was while you were running through the Tundra, if you happened to get the cold buff and you weren't wearing armor and you wanted to get rid of it, you could just log out and log back in, come back into the world, and you'd be good to go again. So with that being the case, you know, maybe we'll see. I doubt I'll do that, though. It's just such a waste of time for me at this point. But I'm just gonna grab some stones, grab some wood, just the basics like we always do, and see what this mission will entail. Got some arrows being processed right now. Found a wolf. Grab some of that fur. There's 4 out of 20 for us. I did level up while I was grabbing those rocks too. No solo talent, so let's just head back to my combat tree. What am I working on here? Chance to fire 2 arrows is pretty nice. Critical damage, huge, honestly. So I'm going to grab that crit damage. Crit damage is always nice. I'm going to eat that too, just to get a little buff here. Thank you. Little 5-minute bufferoonie to start us off. Same with the berries. Every little bit counts. I'll keep grabbing fibers as I'm running too, just because A, it's just a little bit of XP, but also because it'll give me a chance to get some seeds, which I can turn into some seed crackers, which is another great little food item. I love that introduction recipe into this game. Super nice for the early game. That's a pickaxe, not a hatchet. Oh! That thing charged at me. Must be something terrifying back here. Usually things only run away from predators, or yourself, because you are a predator. And kind of... I was about to say this is probably a wolf, but it was not a wolf. I was expecting to see a wolf or a bear around here somewhere. I drank the water by mistake and got dysentery. Typical, typical. Grab all these. So yeah, we're just gonna head over to the first location. I don't honestly remember this mission too well. I just feel like we had to go and place something in different locations. Oh, retrieve. Uh-oh. I hope there's nothing in my space pod that I needed. If I do, I'll have to go back for that. But oh, yep, there's the wolf. So usually there's a predator around when the herbivores are just kind of running around frantically. It's because they got scared. I grabbed the flint arrow recipe just now right here because it uses sticks, leather, and 1 ore to make a arrow, which is pretty good. It's kind of funny when you think back to when the first time the game did release and ShabbyDoo was playing. I believe one of my tips was not to make iron arrows because it just wasn't worth it. I don't know if I said that. I feel like it's something I would have said though. Correct me in the comments if you recall. But I love the iron arrows. In my opinion, once you unlock this recipe, it's not worth it to make bone arrows anymore because it takes so much bone to make those arrows, right? Where are they? Back here somewhere? Where are the bone arrows? Copper bolts. Oh, I'm in tier 2. Down here in tier 1. The bone arrow is 5 bone and some leather, which is crazy because we're going to be using that for a lot. And look, 1 leather and some sticks and 1 iron ore. The conversion is so nice. And you can just come in here and mine like 2 nodes, get a boatload of iron, and make some arrows, which I'm going to try and do if this freaking wall was any thinner. Jeez. What's up with this cave, brother? Why are you so thick? Is this a second wall? Is it a wallception? Stand by. All right, there we go. Got 3 nodes. You know, as you get better pickaxes, you'll be harvesting more materials as well. But if I go to the crafting page, I'm just going to make as many of these as I can. Oh, yeah, I need to make those at a workbench. So we'll plop a workbench down in a little while here. I want to see... That's taking up some space. Let's move those over here. Let's just do a big old consume. There we go. Now I'm under my kilos, so I can go running a bit. We're going to build a hut. Where am I? Like right here on the edge of the tundra. I'll build myself a little house because you can see it's already 6:30 p.m. So it's going to be nighttime soon. What am I looking at? Oh, that looked so weird from my angle. I had no idea what that was. In you go. So big things we need are leather in order to, you know, we can see we've already got 137 though. That's why this recipe is so nice. Like I always just like to start off usually with some exotic arrows, of course, but then once I can unlock, I've moved my bow from 7 to 4 and it's definitely affecting me. I keep trying to pull it out and hit nothing instead. Is that a bear or is it a buffalo? It's a buffalo. That's a wolf. Hi. All right, cool. Little quick harvest now. And then I need to start making a house real fast because it's dark soon. Shit, I was encumbered. I thought that was a buffalo. My bad. All right, made some progress on the house here. We'll shut this door. Make sure I'm situated here. I am. Good. I have another bed with me just in case we need to sleep while we're on the road. So let's first head on over to our first objective over here. Oh, that's a geyser. I was like, what is this? Some longhorn. So I've made, as we saw, we made the leather armor. I just killed a bunch of stuff that were coming around us. The reason why that spot's so nice is there's a lot of predators over there. The tundra has wolves, so they kind of leak over as well. As you can see, we've got plenty of wolves here too. Why was there no kill cam? Oh, probably because of the deer behind me that saw us. Is it up top? It is. And, you know, there's bears, there's buffalo, there's pigs. So you're going to have no shortage of materials to, 1, craft your armor, 2, craft your house, and 3, just gain some of that sweet XP. So you can see we got food buffs for premium meat, bacon, and just regular meat. I do need to drink some water. I thought there was a small pond over here, but I guess not. But there should be a cave. I don't remember if it's under here or over there, but there should be a cave somewhere. Okay. Okay, yeah, I remember this. This is you got to collect a bunch of the equipments, and then you set it up in the final spot. Okay. Cool. I do want to grab a little bit of this. I may need to make us a stone pickaxe to get us through the rest of the mission. One thing to note, I didn't realize this change, but the flint arrows must now be crafted on an anvil, which is honestly pretty good because flint arrows were very OP in the early game before, and it was just way too easy. What was that? Nothing. It was just way too easy to be able to craft flint arrows and just destroy everything around you, right? So I kind of like it that it's now tied with the anvil. It's a bit excessive, honestly, on the anvil because the anvil requires 40 iron bars in order to make, which is a crap ton. So you got to farm a real good amount of iron in order to 1, make the anvil, and then 2, make flint arrows. I don't know if I agree with the flint arrows being in the anvil, maybe at least just the work table, but either way, still good, still decent. Like, I'm not upset. I think it's fine, especially because most people are going to be using exotic arrows anyways when doing the missions, so it's not really a loss for anybody. I'm just coming in here to drink water. I was like, where is it? Ow, that was rude. Hello? Anyone else? Thanks for the water. I got diseased, but that's okay. We're leaving. See you later. Sayonara. Don't get shot in the back with poison. Good. Good, good, good. On to the next location. Let's trudge through the tundra.
Went south. The temperature up here didn't just drop. It went into free fall. It's a completely different world now. Weather never recovered. It's just one big rolling storm. Lagos and Group 15 think their new tech can do something about it.
Oh, am I too slow?
But expect the unexpected, because no one's sure what the hell.
Oh, I might be too slow to do this with this weather right now. You know what I think is messing me up? I turned on toggle to sprint, but I don't think I want that on. I like to be able to control my sprint a little more easily, especially for these types of instances here. Little polar bear fights, you know? Thank you for being a good sport there, champ. Now, I feel like... I don't think this is the mission where the weather is always crappy. So... I'm gonna bank on it not being the case. I'm gonna hang out on the edge here so we can go back and forth because I don't believe the weather changes if you're not in the zone. So like, let me get out here. Like I can see, if I wait a minute, I have like about 2 little tacks of weather still to go. I wonder if they've made it so like the the environment does change over time. It'd be nice if you could, you know, if they made an update, like it's supposed to be an open world, right? But really it feels instance because I don't see weather happening over there. I'm in a different zone, but there's a snowstorm 5 feet away from me. Give it a second. Bring it back. Weather event. But it is moving. So you can see the red zone's actually almost done right now. So if we come out while it's still there, we'll see that end in a little bit. But I would love this to be like, oh, hey, shit, there's a blizzard going on that mountain. I might want to hold off for a little bit. That'd be a really cool update. Should be good enough now to go. Those MOAs are aggressive. One of the two's aggressive. Not the little white one, but that big guy. He really pushed on us earlier. See, he's cute. Buffaloes aren't aggressive unless you attack them, unless that's got fixed. I remember before, buffaloes used to just run away from you, but then one of the updates early on made it so that they were neutral to you until you attacked them. And then if you attacked them, then they got mad at you. How deep am I going here? I'm going to here, then there. Okay. So we do have a campfire with us. I have a sleeping bag with me. I have some wood with me. So if it gets to the point where I am too cold because of the weather, I can make a quick hut in one of the caves and throw the campfire down if I don't warm up. Same olds with the sleeping bag. Caves are a great place to sleep. I'm going to fix that setting here. It's in the gameplay. Should just be like toggle sprint or something like that. It was in here, toggle sprint off. I'm gonna do that manually. I like that myself, so I can just like easily let go of sprint and not be sprinting, so I don't have to like double tap it or anything like that. I am cold. I'm curious to see if when there isn't really a storm going on, if I'll be... Oh, I am warming up though. You can see in the bottom left my temperature's rising, so we'll see if this armor is good enough to be out here. I know during a storm you need to have at least the fur armor to not really be cold and get that debuff. Oh, it's looking at the other one. I was like, why is it over there? So one thing to be mindful of, this place is pretty white, obviously, so polar bears can sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. So take care. Here's the second box. Coming through this part of the tundra is honestly pretty easy as long as you're being mindful of the polar bears. As long as nothing's changed. There are no wolves in this part of the tundra. It's just the polar bears. Collect that. Thank you. So it's pretty nice with that being the case. And now, like, there's a cave over there. You can see we do have a cold debuff, but I am rather stabilized, so we're pretty good. This debuff right here, let's see. We're just losing a little bit of max stamina, regeneration, food consumption, water consumption. So I'm actually... What is that? Oh, that's new. I don't... Did it die? No, it did not die. Are there's scorpions in here now? I remember when scorpions came in, I didn't realize they were in an Arctic scorpion. I don't remember where these guys' headshot box is. Is it back here more? Excuse me, coming through. Just gotta... There's another one. Where's your headshot at? Ooh, I bet these guys are poisonous too. Oh, no. I just hear a mammoth? Ah. No. Got it. All right, so where's your headshot box? It's that thingy, okay. Oh, that's their little ugly head right there. Man, I am glad these rocks were here because these guys are beefcakes. Holy crap. And I didn't know they were arced. You know, as I was saying, oh, these places aren't bad. There's only, Jesus, these things are thick. There's only polar bears, which are easy to avoid. There's these guys now too. I'm still missing the head though. 4,600 XP. That was honestly crazy. That was honestly crazy. I did not know these were here. So we get like little scorpion pieces, which is nice. We get soft meat, great, and bones. Cool. Still get bones from the scorpions, which still kind of irks me. I used to talk about that a lot. Like, why am I getting bones from scorpions and not like carapace or anything like that? A coal deposit? Neat. All right, so they spawn over there. We're not going to fuck with that anymore. That was not great. That was a lot of work. So good to know. Those things suck still. I do want to find a cave. There's caves right up here too. So I want to just get into a cave, drink some cave water. So let's go get that taken care of. Now that there's more of these hidden creatures around here, like these Arctic scorpions, getting that perk in the hunter's tree, I'm going to have to take a look at it again to see if it's still there. There's a baby mammoth over here. Gonna ignore that for a minute and just grab what I need. Thanks.
The thing you're looking for, apparently, it's some kind of sonic device. Releases a burst of
So I'm gonna run this way. Also, I went into a cave to try and find water. There was no water in the cave I went into, so unfortunate. But I'm gonna go this way here. And we need to assemble this. Which, can it just be done in my pocket? It can. I was gonna say, usually you need a bench for these. Sometimes it can be done in your pocket.
It's ready. But something like that needs shelter to function.
Above ground or under shelter in the Arctic.
Geniuses at the group reckon walls won't stop it working. So you better build some.
Oh, I remember this. Okay, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna try and be quick because our water's pretty low, of course. Honestly, not too worried about it. So also, if I can find some ice here. There we go. I'm going to go into a cave real quick and just melt the... Oh, actually, I don't think I can melt the ice. So just so I don't get a pretty bad debuff for being cold, we'll go inside a cave and eat this and consume it. There we go. I'll show you the cave we have over here, too. It's actually right underneath where we need to be. What? Is he okay? Sir? Did he just get yeeted by a mammoth? And is it still alive? Hello? He got yeeted? Nice. Alright, into the cave just to show you guys. Oops, here's the cave. So I usually hang out near the entrance because you can see, like, once you get here, you get the cave debuff. However, over here, I don't, but I am still sheltered. So I'll just set up a campfire here, throw some wood in it, activate that. I'll just throw some meat in it to cook while I sit here and wait. And now I'll just go into my inventory and I'll just... Oh my god, you can't eat ice anymore? Can be melted for drinking? Alright, are you... Do I need a bucket? How does this work? I don't actually know. Oh, I'll need a canteen. So I'm missing all the wood necessary to make a crafting bench. So we're just gonna go home. I'll bring the water with me though. So I'll see you guys back at the house. Before, you used to just be able to eat the ice. So I thought we'd get cheeky with this and see what we could do. So I built a couple ladders. I'm up here on this cliff ledge. And let's build ourselves a little house. And since I'm up here, I don't think I'm going to really use all of it. Yeah, I might as well, right? I'm just going to put in some windows over here so we can see. This will be my door. Otherwise, just walls. Then I got my roof. Roof? Where's the roof? There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab ourselves a quick door. And if I just deploy this, oh, you know what? Looks like it's colliding with the rock here, so it's actually going to stop me from placing the door. That's not a big deal, though. Not a big deal. What I do want to do is throw this chest down here. Actually, I'm going to put it out. No, I'll put it here. I want to put this chest down just so I can throw like wood in here and this stuff and just a bunch of this like heavyweight items that's holding me down. Cool, that'll do. Then I've got my hammer here. I'm gonna just get rid of that door, put the leather over here, put my food on. All right, cool. So now I've got food buffs. The food will also heal me. I brought water with me. Might as well deploy this as well. I'm not going to sit as a spawn just in case this building does collapse. Because if it collapses and then my spawn breaks and then I die, I can't spawn over there. But we will also put down this. I don't think this will burn down my house. We'll see, though. I'll take the wood out of here. I'll put this in here. Activate that. Looking great. Now we can deploy this. All right, interact.
Turn it on when the storm's hot. Let it charge up and wait.
Yeah. So, I remember before when this mission first came out, the Tundra was basically always a storm, and it was pretty hard to make it through this without being level 20, without the fur clothing or the exotic armor. But at the time, there was no exotic armor. But it looks like okay. What? Said 4% for a second. Above ground. Maybe if I move it. I'm not sure if it's like counting it where we're standing. But it did say during a storm in the flavor text that Saul was talking about. It says 0%, yeah. I think we're just waiting. So, stand by. So from the looks of it, I don't know if it's because I'm above ground. I feel like before, because the storms were so bad, I can't even remember if we were being attacked the entire time as well. But with how long this has taken, I'm assuming we're not under attack here. It's just more so, you know, waiting it out and just kind of surviving in the tundra, and the game just kind of teaching you how to do that. Looks like it's about time. What's happening?
We're getting readings. What is that thing doing?
That was rude, but okay. Return to the dropship. All right, so we were interested to see what would happen. Interact. Nope, nope, nope. Woo!
It's clearing.
Go down.
How
Thank you.
about that?
There we go. So really funny because yeah, the voice acting's the same because he said it's clearing. How about that, right? And that was because, like I said before, when the mission first came out, the tundra was in a constant storm 100% of the time. It was always stormy weather, always at like the lowest level though. I don't think red came up in that mission. It may have, don't recall. However, then when you did this mission, it was your intro into the tundra, and then after that, it wasn't going to be storming in the tundra any longer based off of the recon we did with the surveys, and then I'm assuming maybe they did like a little geo transforming in there to help affect the weather a little bit and to understand it. So that's why he means like, oh, finally clear skies, even though the entire time I sat in there, it didn't storm once, and I just kind of sat AFK. Could it be because I was up top? Maybe. I don't know. I couldn't remember if there were things to fight, and I wanted to see what would happen if I built really high up off the ground. But brothers, sisters, if you found this fun and enjoyable, make sure you hit that like button down below. If you're enjoying Zero to Hero, which is the achievement accomplishment for doing all the missions on Olympus, and double check to make sure you're subscribed as well, so you can always back here for that sweet shabby content. But let's get to the ship now, so we can see those clean rewards, and also, you know, a few kills along the way. Free XP, baby. Got ourselves a beautiful ship. Let's get out of here. Mission complete. Oh, you get the rewards before you even leave. Rewards 188 schmeckles. Obviously, nice and light. We do have it on hard mode, not hardcore. But hard mode gives us an extra 50%, so that was nice. 125 base, 50% up to 188. So now that'll be good. We'll use that to... Oh, no, I don't think I can get arrows yet. So if we can, we'll get arrows. But in the next episode, when you come back, we're going to go do the quick mission. Where is it? Come in here, select character. We're going into... I forget what it's called. Right here. Deep vein extraction. So we're going to go in here. This is going to be our first exotics. I don't know why it says required tech tier 2. I wonder if they changed anything on it. Because normally you just have to run in, mine the exotic, and then leave. So maybe they did something different with it, but we'll see. But brothers and sisters, until next time, I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.